Hello, gorgeous people. How are we all this week? Okay, so I've decided to actually get to and do this before I forget again and have to do a live feed. And we all know that my live feeds aren't exactly the best quality. That's because I'm on satellite internet and it's really slow compared to maybe town. I'm okay with that, but I'm pretty sure you guys, as viewers, aren't as happy with that as what I am. So, I've got something to show you. I don't know if you can see them. As I've told you, I've been sprouting all my own seeds. And so there are my fresh sugar snap pea seeds, and I've got capsicums in. Hubby Stu is going to be building me a greenhouse over the coming months. We've got to get that clear plastic sheeting, and we rung up Lysart, and it was $150 for 6 metres. And I could go to Bunnings, and this is not a plug for Bunnings, by the way, because you can get stuff cheaper elsewhere. But I can go to Bunnings and get 2.4 metres for $23. You add that up, it's a lot dearer at Lysart than it is at Bunnings. So, note to self, go to Bunnings this way. And we've got some more gardens coming. I've got a rotary hoe that's turned up. We've just got to pick it up in town, and as it's been raining, we were actually supposed to be in town today, but the river's flooded down the other end, so we can't get out. So me, the other organic hippie mama, and my other neighbours on the other side, we're all sort of stranded here thinking we really needed to do our Christmas shopping today because we're having Christmas dinner over at one neighbour. We're catching up with other, so we're catching up with them today instead of at the end of the week. We've just run out of time. None of us have got any food here. Luckily, I've got beetroots. So we're having loads and loads of fun, and I'm going to roast these up for a beautiful Christmas dinner. Like, look at these babies. I picked these yesterday. Well, the camera's over here. Okay, so yes, and I've been picking big amounts of tomatoes. Everybody that comes seems to think that when I say, here, have some tomatoes, they think, oh, no, I can't take what you've got. Oh, no, you'll run out. Then I show them what's in the fridge. And they go, okay, we're good. We'll just take a pile of those, a pile of beans, some beetroots, some this, some that. I've got loads of corn coming on. I've got more corn to go in that I've sprouted. All our stuff, as I've said before, I know I bang on about this a lot, but we've got it from seed to plate. So everything from our seeds that we purchase in are organic, and then by the time it comes out of the dirt and into our bellies, it's been all organic. So we all use organic sugarcane mulch. We build our own compost. The one thing I buy in is worm eggs. So again, another Bunnings thing. I don't know where else to get them. I found them on the shelf in Bunnings when I was in there one day. Anyway, there's apparently 1,000 worm eggs. As I have no idea what a worm egg looks like, I'm going to take their word for that. Otherwise, I count them. But the compost heap down there where we put them in has just gone boom. It's a freaking fantastic. So anyway, loads and loads of worms in compost, and I chucked in a couple of thousand of those. And so I've got one that we're now closing down and letting it do its thing. Not really sure about composting that much, but I'm learning. And then the other one, we're just going to start, and we've got to go get a whole pile of cow shit and get it all going on. Anyway, so that's what's been going on in that. Really wanted to give people fruit trees for Christmas this year, but all I've been able to see is oranges, limes, and lemons. Well, as where we live grows loads of bush lemons, I don't need any of them. Peaches are in abundance down here, don't need them. I really wanted to get them some stone fruit, but where we live, they didn't have any, so they mustn't have any till after Christmas, so that sucks. Kids have broken up. They're all on holidays now, and they're getting paid $2 a day to work in the gardens. I know that doesn't sound much, but you know what? My kids are 7, 6, 4, and 2. And $2 a day, they're pretty happy with. And considering they're only in there for maybe half an hour to dig a hole, hello, and do that type of thing. So that's pretty, like, they enjoy it. So they come in. And Ruben's our harvester. When he does harvest, we don't get a lot. He eats a lot. Roger's our quality control guy. Nye loves to plant seeds and everything like that. Yeah, you can hop in there. Take Silly out. Take Silly out. Hello. So, yeah, and Nye loves planting seeds and planting the little seedlings out. So she's our little, our little one. And Gypsy here loves to dig the holes and mix in the stuff for us and pull faces at the camera. Good job. And that's the two boys having a spat attack over something over there, so we'll just let them go. So, on a completely different note, I haven't been doing a lot of writing lately because we've been so busy doing things. We delivered a pile of honey down to some, so if people know Cost Harbour Go Vita, go in there. Hibbo's honey is sold there. Big plug for Hibbo's honey down at Go Vita in Park Beach Plaza at Coffs Harbour. And plus, you know what? I used to go to the Whole Food shop. They're like this mini Whole Food shop, which is fantastic. And they've got a massive organic range of nuts, seeds, grains and everything like that. So I did a big shop down there on Friday, which was all right. See ya. So that's been the weekly wrap up. What else? Oh, I've got guineas. The guinea eggs that we stuck under the hens were not fertile, so we didn't get them. They all blew. We candled them and took the rest away. We've got 2 guineas on one nest down at the bottom front gate, which is amazing. They've got like about 60 eggs under them. I can't imagine seeing so many guineas run around. There is a high rate of predation with them, and we do have a fox that lives in the territory, so we're going to try to save some and take them up top so we have that. Oh, we dug up a brown snake. So I was at one end of the garden. Stu was up the other end of the garden. Gypsy's like right there. And Stu's got the hoe. I'm just digging my little section with the shovel. And I'd conned him into helping me. Thank God I did, because he's the one that hooked it. And this snake was going to go him. And I've just grabbed, well, it took me a bit of time. I was like, oh, yeah, okay, this is all good. And I've looked up and saw this big woo. And anyway, so I grabbed Dips and chucked her up there and gone, we're staying up here. And Stu couldn't let this snake get set because she was going to have a go. And 2 days earlier, we found brown snake's eggs up in another bed. So the lesson we learned from that is we are not covering with the black plastic to kill off the weeds. We'll just dig them out by hand, because the black plastic over the beds had mice and everything come into them, which means snakes came into them, which means we dug up a brown snake. Don't want that to repeat next year. So no, not putting black plastic over our beds. We shall use the old manual to dig it up ourselves. I lost my whole train of conversation here, so I'm just going to go with love you all. Have a super Merry Christmas. If you love what I do, like, subscribe and share. Press that little bell icon. Please share me with your friends. You can jump across to my Patreon page if you'd love to support us in the Organic Hippies, because we're having a group of us come together to create a market. So at the moment we've got Hibbo's Honey, we've got me, Organic Hippie Produce, we've got Little River Produce, which is Annie, my other hippie homeschooler mama, up the road, and then we've got Alex's Fish. I'm calling him Alex's Fish, or Surfs Up Fish, or Surfs Up Seafood. I don't know yet. Basically, he's got to figure it out, but I'm just throwing names at him. So at the moment, I like Surfs Up Seafood. So yeah, so they're under our little umbrella, and then we've got another lady that comes from Byron who does Indian clothes and real book hair stuff. So yeah, she might do it. So we're trying to get our market, the Organic Hippies Market Gardens Market Day, organised so we can have it down here one Saturday, either every week or once a fortnight or once a month. Basically, our biggest challenge is getting people to come here. And that's because we're 90 k's from one town, 80 k's from the other. So it is a long drive, and we're asking a lot of people to come down, but it's going to be worth it because you're going to get a big fruit box full of fresh organic veggies. And then we've got honey, jams, pickles, basically everything. And of course, when Alex brings his seafood down, we're going to have so much cool stuff here. And you can walk away with a big box that will do you, I don't know, week, 2 weeks. For us, that size box would do us probably a week and a bit, depending on what's in it. And that's 6 of us. And that's only $20. And if you want to take the box with you, we're going to charge you $23 because that means you've got to bring the box back. Or if you want to stick it all in your bags, you just pay you $20. It'll be pretty worth it. Anyway, I got off track there. I was saying goodbye, so I'm going to say goodbye again. So you can go to yogahippie.com.au to follow my blog, where I write about parenting, organic, whatever's pissing me off at the moment. Basically, my blog is just a big open vent space for me, and I talk about whatever is happening and going on. So I talk about homeschooling, organic living, about veganism. I'm not a vegan. Vegetarianism. Crohn's because I have Crohn's. Basically anything and everything goes there. Whatever I'm complaining about or what I spread the news about, I go on there. Or you can go to patreon.com/yoga hippies. And for $2 a month, you can support us in growing awesome organic produce, supporting that organic lifestyle that we really want in our world. So come along, support us. You can support us by just $2 a month. That means that you're helping us getting seeds and everything to grow so we can pass on our awesome organic produce to people for really, really, really good everyday prices, sometimes cheaper than everyday prices. Like zucchinis is $6.90 each. They produce so much. Go figure. Or you can like, subscribe, share down here. Anyway, Facebook at Organic Hippie, HIPPIE, or Organic Hippie Produce is Hibbo's honey page. Talk to us, share, talk soon.